How do you make a hot dog stand? Take away its chair. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xerath Prevails. Today we're going to talk about Datacron set 22. It has focus Datacrons. It has a few other Datacrons as well. It has a really spicy stat set. Let's get going. First, huge shout out to my patrons. You guys are awesome, and I couldn't do this without you. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. And if you want to support this channel for free, folks, all you gotta do is hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, comment. Let's mount that algorithm, shall we? Eh? As they say in Canada. Also, I didn't make the graphic yet. I'm sorry, but one of the things that I am doing to help get through this very challenging summer, I'm going to be doing roster reviews, folks. The $25 for a roster review, and we can talk about it. If you want to add me as a friend on Discord, you can find my Discord server in the video description. Hit me up there, and we can figure it out. I'll have a graphic up, hopefully very soon. But anyways, I do have this infographic up, folks. This is also on the Discord server. Go check that out. Should be cool. This is the Datacron priority set, the shopping list for your Datacron set, and you can go find the full awesome version of this, not just the don't try to screenshot this. You can go get the free awesome full version of this for free. Go give it to your guild. Be the hero your guild needs, guys. And don't forget to mount the algorithm on this video, folks. So anyways, this Datacron this data this infographic hopefully has all the information you need except for the stuff that's in this video. So let's jump into it here, folks. So this is the blue set again. I mean, there's 4 different colors, and we're doing the blue one now. So this one is honestly, it's a very simple set. This is one of the most simple sets we've had. I mean, it doesn't mean it's less powerful, actually. It's just, we're going to be using a lot of rerolls this set. You'll see Clone Troopers, Gungans, Mandalorians, and Jedi Vanguard. Really, the thing we want to be focusing on, for the most part, though, is the one stat that we'll talk about in a minute. One thing I want to point out right away, because this often causes confusion. People say, why can't I get a light side clone one? And I understand your confusion. That seems like the dumbest thing. Clones are light side, right? Well, the most recent 4 are not. And those are the only ones that matter to CG this time. And so it's all dark side only set, which means you can't roll light side, something light side, and then eventually get the level 6 or 9 for clones. That's just not how it works. So even if you want to get the clone, like the 5's level 9, which it's not great, but if you want to get it cool, you have to get a dark side level 3 first. All right. Same with Mandalorians, are dark side as well, the Gungans and Jedi Vanguard. There's such limited factions here, folks, and we'll talk about that more later. So really the stat that we've all wanted back, also we've all kind of dreaded coming back, is defense percent. This is not just like plus for armor or resistance or whatever, resisting one damage type. The defense percentage resists all damage types except, of course, for true damage, which is going to be extremely important in this set as well for as a mechanic. So the thing that makes this particularly challenging, however, is that there's a light side level 3 that I'll be referencing all the time, that like we've had it for the last few sets, actually, where it's just the bulk cron. It's the 15% health and protection boost for light side. So that combined wow, that was fun. I think someone just followed me, guys, and for some reason I don't have it turned off on my recording software, but it's a fun little chime. Anyways, the thing about this defense percent stat, it can get really toxic really quick. I mean, if you face someone who spends a lot of money on this, you'll end up facing a ton of teams with 400% defense, and it's just so challenging to do damage to them, especially if it's a light side team that also has an additional 75% extra health and 75% additional protection. With all that defense, it's going to be a really tough set to chew through. And honestly, Armor Pen addresses it really well, and Resistance Pen addresses it really well, and that's not to be found at all on this set. Offense percent, crit damage, I mean, that it can help a little bit, but it really it's a challenging thing to address with those stats. And so this is going to dominate the set, honestly, folks. It might end up being a really annoying 4 months for a lot of us. But let's keep moving. So the mechanics are barely worth discussing, honestly, guys. Like I said, defense percentage alongside the light side health and protection, 15%. Level 3 is just going to be really crazy. And focus Datacrons are also going to be extremely important. This set as well, they're way stronger than the previous set of focus Datacrons. So we'll talk about those in a minute, though. First off, let's talk about each faction. So guns. This is why this is such a simple set, guys. All these factions have like one team. It is it. That's all they have. So guns are a good team, and they've been a good team even without specific Datacrons assigned to them. They're annoying. I call them frogs because that's the closest type of animal that I can think of that are similar to them. They looks like a really demented frog in this graphic above me, though. So anyways, there's not other characters in this faction, so this one has like a couple choices. You could get a couple bad ones, or you could just get the Tarples one, which is the good one, and call it a day. Get ready to keep hating the frogs. I kept the little disclaimer at the bottom saying that the team comps shown are probably not optimized, but that's false. It's a gun team. Their gun do some pretty good stuff. And honestly, with the Tarples Cron, that's the best 3v3 version as well on offense is with Tarples, so no issues, man. So the clones, here's the thing, guys. First off, I didn't change the graphic above me because I didn't realize that I hadn't. So that's cool. Shin is a good background to have anyways. Lord Vader teams with clones are just, it's pretty straightforward. First off, if you have the Apo Cron, I know it's a bespoke cron, so not everyone has it. That's just going to be the best one. And frankly, if you're going to use a Datacron with these clones, probably you wailed out to get Apo in the first place. So for the most part, these Datacrons aren't going to mean anything. We can't even farm any of these clones yet, so they're not going to be relevant in this set. But just for the sake of argument, if you didn't get the Apo Cron, I suppose you could go out and get the Scorch one or the CX2 one, or maybe both for 3v3. That's fine. Go knock yourself out. I guess on a limited level, you're going to use the Apo Cron with Lord Vader, and then get the Scorch one for the Tarkin squad in 3s, all right? If you want to do that. And then, yes, there are other clone ones, but like I said before, typically the clone team that you want is just General Skywalker, and he just really wants that thick cron with health and protection bonus level 3, and you can only get that as a light side cron, and then you can get the defensive percent on that team as well. And that's it. That's all you want. He doesn't care about the level 6. He doesn't care about the level 9 because they all kind of suck for him. I mean, they're okay. They're kind of useful, but not nearly as useful as General Skywalker having 75% extra protection, especially with a ton of bonus defense. Or I guess with this set, he wouldn't mind some protection percent either, which is also available. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I guess the people who wailed out on on Scorch and Disguised Clone Trooper will have like one cron they can farm, but otherwise this set is basically just one team as well, and you probably already have the bespoke cron for it. Now, for the Mandalorians, it's a very similar thing, guys. Light side Mandalorians have one team, and they just want the light side bulk cron, the level 3 one. They don't care about any of the level 6 stuff, really. Like, Retribution seems cool. There's a couple cool there's a couple cool mechanics for them, but not really, not anything too crazy. And then they don't have any level 9s. There's nothing to entice you to get the light side ones. And there's only one dark side team for Mandalorians, which is Maul, which he's available now for the most part if you're using clones on other teams. And so Maul and Gar-Saxon can do a lot of damage, but if you aren't taking a ton of turns with this team, like you kind of just want the ISC one. In my opinion, it makes the team easier, faster to use, and I mean, it's going to be a decent team. And actually, this is one of the few teams that I'm like, I don't think you really want the defense percentage on them. I think you just want to load it up with a bunch of offense and crit damage, and then you just gun people down. But otherwise, there's only one team for Mandalorians, one team for dark side clones, and it's kind of like 0 teams. And only one team for guns, and then Jedi Vanguard is the final faction here, and you almost just don't want to get, I mean, there's only one team for this, and a lot of people are just going to use the Focus Datacron for it. But I think I've heard some people talk about this, and I kind of agree. You can actually make probably a better team using like the poor man's version of this Datacron, honestly, with the level 3 and then the level 6 for this one. You can do a few different things. You can boost the damage, but Jocasta is already doing a ton of damage anyways. I don't know what it's all gonna look like at the end of the day, but there's also, however, there's a level 6 that you can boost their damage, or you could also reduce damage by 50% if they don't have 50% turn meter, or maybe it's if they have over 50%. I don't remember now. It interacts with 1/2 of the 50%. Anyways, it just makes the team obscenely tough to kill. Like, not only do you have the level 3 that's good, and you have defense percentage, which is good, you also have the level 6, which is really strong. And so you don't even necessarily, like, there is one for Ayla that you could get that would like make the team slightly better, or there's one for Keller and Beck that you won't notice any difference whatsoever. But I'll be really interested to see if people want to keep using the Focus Datacron for this faction. It does seem really good, in my opinion, but we also don't know what exactly this faction is going to look like, because we don't have 2 of the Jedi that are going to comprise the final 5. Like we don't have 40. We don't know what 40% of the squad is even looking like, and there's probably going to be 2 of the strongest characters in that squad, and so we don't really know. The one thing that is interesting about this squad, or about this faction, and the Crons are, Barriss is very plug and play. She can go with almost any team. She's always been a very good plug and play character, actually. Well, at least a decent one. She's all right, but just the way that her Datacron works is like, if you kill her early, then it's going to buff the whole team. And if you kill everyone, it's going to be tough to kill Rey without having killed Barriss first, though. And so, I mean, I don't know if she's going to go on Rey ultimately. You like, stay tuned for my offensive defensive teams video that'll be out in a week or whatever. But one way or another, Barriss is actually, it's like the strongest Datacron. That's the strongest level 9 in the whole set, and she's very plug and play, so she's going to be interesting. And again, it's a very defensive minded level 9. It might end up being a very annoying few seasons, guys, for some of us, probably for me. So Focus Datacrons, yeah, we at least know what the stats are when we're buying them. They're going to be very expensive, and that's fine. We'll get a lot of cool, once we've built up, once we've bought enough of them and stuff, like the initial investment, this set's investment is going to be very expensive as well. But as we continue to pour data cash into them, like when they do finally dust, we actually get a lot of materials back as well. So that's nice. So let's talk about each of them individually just a little bit. The Hermit Yoda one, I think, is the first one you want to get. I mean, the Pointy Teeth Rey one is also really good. Both of them are like almost a tie. They both look really good. But this team is pretty prescriptive. It seems like Jedi Knight Luke under Jedi so it's all under Jedi Master Luke. Jedi Knight Luke there is going to be able to just loop his turns for a long time. He just gets a ton of turns in a row. If you're using Jedi Master Luke right, and it looks really strong, guys. Obviously Cal is good, Revan's good. I mean, the whole team is good. The Datacron is awesome. It's not going to be a defensive team, really. It's not going to be a team that you use on defense a lot, because Inquisition just delete this team even with this really cool cron. So I guess that's nice. It's one team we don't have to worry about on defense. With Pointed Teeth Ray, it's looking like it's going to be a really big problem in threes, guys. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like precisely. Like, we just don't know with all the Omicrons and everything. But I think people are going to be putting this on defense a lot, and there's only a couple teams that are even going to be able to have a chance against it. Like, Leia kills all the teams except for Supreme Leader Kylo with Pointed Teeth Ray. She just loses to that. I think Ahsoka is going to really struggle against this. I think that everything's going to really struggle against this except for maybe Bane and Jedi Master Kenobi. And even then, it's going to be tough. Like, all the people I talk to, all the theory crafters, all the people are like, I don't know. Like, if you lose this one, if you get bad RNG, you're just kind of screwed. Like, there's like a couple counters to it. So get ready to throw your phone. I would practice my phone throwing muscles. I would start building those up, because that'll be helpful. If you want to destroy your phone, you need the strongest throwing muscles, and I highly recommend it, guys. That'll be a good exercise regimen for you. And if you don't have Pointed Teeth Ray, why haven't you been at least doing like the easy conquest? Or maybe you're a new player. That's also unacceptable. An acceptable alternative. So Krennic, the level 12 is really good for him. We used to have those archetype style Datacrons for one of the sets. I have a really bad attitude toward that specific set for a lot of reasons that we don't need to get into, but we do have that, a revisit of that now on the level 12 here. It makes support tunes do some really bonkers stuff. And the level 15 looks really fun. I'm guessing it's going to be the cause of people making poor decisions and for 3v3 and putting his Omicron on. Like me, I think I want to do it. I would like to try that. You have to get to level 15 first, though. So this is only the third one that you want to upgrade. Maybe the fourth one if we have to pay to upgrade. Stupid focus Datacron for the Temple Guard, if we're gonna do that. I think CG said they don't want us to have to do that, so thank you. But I mean, the level 12 is really good. I think that's what people are gonna use it for in it's a good theory crafter cron. You expect to see it on some unexpected teams. And expect the unexpected, folks. Isn't that the most annoying advice people can offer? And then the Nebbit one looks so fun, and I wish I could do it on my alt, and I don't think I can get a third one. I think I can maybe get two, and you have to get the Hermit Yoda one and the Pointed Teeth Ray one. But this is really cool because you can mix and match. Like, you have Nebbit and Queel and IG-11 on a team, and then maybe a couple other filler Jawas, but then they all get their own faction, the same faction tags, and it looks really fun. It really looks like a fun team. And I mean, my main account will do it. My alt has the Jawas because I bought the stupid Lightspeed bundle for it. But I also think that it's going to be useful on the level 3, just because you get a boost on your turn meter at the start of the match with light side, and so teams that really rely on having a lot of turn meter can get this, like a Zori team, for instance. If you get Resistance Hero Finn, or maybe even Zori to be the weakest, then they start with 100% turn meter and they start deleting things, which seems pretty cool as well. So how do you choose? Go get that infographic first off, guys. I think that's going to help. And then otherwise, you just, like, Barriss, you really just want hers. If you have Barriss, you want her Datacron for sure. And then all the teams probably just want % defense if they can get it, and probably the light side level 3 if they can get it. And even Darkseid just want the defense level 3. It's very simple. And then try to get Hermione and Pointy Teeth Ray as quick as you can. And the other ones aren't bad choices, but they're probably less good. So that's it. Let me know what your thoughts are on this set, folks. I hope this helps. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Sarah's prevails. Have a great weekend, folks. Take care.